the book is Cho Foundations, and I'm not really truly a Cho practitioner at this point, but getting that grounding. I mean, is this really strongly part of Cho more than maybe other approaches to Vajrayana, do you think, that you're presenting us with?
Yeah, I think what you're asking is my intention to present this particular volume, Foundations of Cho, in the context of presenting Cho tradition. I really wanted to praise the Cho, which is very dear to me, and one of the dearest practice to me, in the context of the entire map of Dharma practice, spiritual practice, and in this case, Buddhist tradition. But I hope it was more than just Buddhist practice, life journey. When I came to the West, Cho practice has been presented very, what should I say? That's my observation. I might be wrong. First, when introduced in the 60s or 50s, Cho was mystified, kind of very esoteric practice. Something, chopping up the body and going into the channel ground and facing fear and so forth. So that's one thing I want to demystify the Cho practice. That's one thing I wanted to do. And another thing is I often see the Cho as an independent practice, like a Chopa is a Chopa, and just practice Chopa. Although that's true, at the same time, Cho is really, for me, the crown jewel of the Golden Palace, kind of a synthesis of entire Dharma practice, I can say. So that's how our tradition presents. I use it, this building model, the foundation of this foundational teaching, like a so-called Hinayana teaching, the ethics and meditation and so forth. Then steady word of bodhicitta, Mahayana teaching, and then ruh of emptiness, and then golden ruh of the Vajrayana. Then on the top of the golden ruh, beautiful jewel. That is a Cho practice. That's how I present it. Not I, my teacher present. So that I really wanted to share through this book. In the West, either too much psychologized or too much going to just a ritual. But then I wanted to combine or integrate entire aspect of Cho practice. So this is the first volume, need to be done this way. That's how I believe, how I was trained. Any single practice I practice should be contextualized and should know what I'm doing and where it comes from, so to speak, what's based on. We should know those things. So then this is the first volume based on the renunciation, bodhicitta, insight into emptiness. Those three things are basis of Cho practice. Some of you may feel, oh, I'm very new to Cho, but then you are building this foundation. It's already, you don't need to perfect everything. Then if you perfect, you're gonna be a Buddha, but you don't need to perfect. But if you know that, then work on it. Even you go to the top of the crown jewel, top of the golden roof, then you can come back again, to the foundation and the wall, then golden roof. Then we're gonna build a beautiful palace which shines through the world.